Hare Krishna to all my friends. I think if you're watching this video, then you have come here because you're looking for the clothings that you can take along on a Har Ki Doon trek for the month of September. So the video is all about that. All right, let me begin. Now, September is a month which is not the exact summer. It has got a little splashes of the rainy season, but not much, and it is moving towards winter. So it's somewhere in between, whether it is neither very cold nor it is very warm. It is quite pleasant. You might have blue skies one day, and the other day you might just have some splashes or showers. But Har Ki Doon is also known for not keeping up to its mark. It might suddenly have rains during winters and all. It might suddenly snow. Even in March, when the snow has left, it might suddenly start snowing. So in the month of September, it will never snow, but it might have a few downpours or a few light showers. So for that we need to be completely prepared. Okay, the temperature would be 2 degrees centigrade to 18 degrees centigrade in the noon, and of course 2 degrees at night. So this is the maximum temperatures. But again, I must tell you all that if it rains, then the temperatures can dip. Maybe it could be -1, but nothing more than that. All right, so that too also in the night. So we will take 3 major clothings for the Har Ki Doon trek. First is this sweater. You might say that when it is 2 degrees to 18 degrees, why should we take a sweater? But never ever think that mountains cannot change. They are ever changing. So this is a merino wool sweater. It has got a high neck. You can take without a high neck, V neck, whatever. But make sure that it fits to you snugly. It is tight to your body. Make sure that the sleeves are stretchable so that your blood circulation is proper, and also make sure that this area is airtight also. All right. So, and because it is merino wool, it will not become wet because of the sweat. All right, and neither it will smell. So this is one thing that you should always carry. The second item that we should carry is, because I am more prone to cold, I feel more cold as soon as I stop trekking, especially during evenings and nights. So I carry this Columbia jacket, which has got deep pockets on the outer side and deep pockets on both sides. So it's very convenient. You could buy this, or you could buy a lighter version which you will find in Decathlon. Mostly it is black in color, and this one is a little thicker. So you could find a fleece jacket which is a little less thicker than this in Decathlon store. Now you would be wondering what this is. This is again, it has a hood on top of it. It is a wind cheater, and also it will protect you from light showers. It has got plenty of pockets, and it has a zipper. So in the evening, if it is a little windy, you could wear 2 t-shirts, and on top of it you could wear this. All right, so it will maintain your body temperature. So these are the 3 things which we might use, or which we might never end using, but you need to bring these things. Now the second item are your t-shirts. Your t-shirts always should be snug fit according to your body. It should be, you should be comfortable. It should be breathable. It shouldn't be pure cotton, because pure cotton absorbs the sweat and it does not evaporate as quickly. So you need to buy t-shirts which are a mix of cotton and synthetic. So this is a fine example. And then it can be compressed into a tiny, you could roll it like this. All right, and it will not take much space in your rucksack. You could just make it into a little bundle like this. Okay. Likewise, never wear cotton. Many people are finicky about picking cotton, but cotton is not for the mountains. This is again a synthetic t-shirt, and it has got, see, under the armpits where we sweat, it has got, it is well ventilated. Now at the back also it is well ventilated, so you can wear it in the daytime and you can trek without a drop of sweat. No, that's a little too much. You will be sweaty, but it will evaporate. Then again I have another one which is also synthetic. Then I'm also carrying 2 cotton t-shirts which have got collar. So the collar protects my neck from the sun. Alright, so it is a 6-day trek, so I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 t-shirts. Okay, now 5 t-shirts which are half sleeves and 2 t-shirts which are, this is synthetic again, which you will find in Decathlon. You wear this, you protect your arms from sunburn. Alright, otherwise you will have a terrible sunburn. So please buy this. This will, and if you think it will be sweaty, it won't be. It's very thin. I think it might be 50 grams or so. Alright, so it's for packing purposes, it's very nice. So these are the t-shirts. Now let us come to the lower part. Lowers, I prefer to wear things like this. Okay, it could be a synthetic pant. You might have pockets, that's your choice, in your track pants. If you want to buy track pants, you are most welcome to do so, but I prefer to wear pant of stretchable material. And because I've got plenty of hanging bags on my waist and shoulder, so even if I don't have a pocket, it's okay. But you could buy a track pant which has plenty of pockets. It could be a cargo one, and most of them are water resistant. Alright, or you could also buy shorts like these for the daytime. And then there is another one which I like, because in the evening when you wear this, has a little fleece kind of a material inside, so when you wear it in the evening you are quite warm and snug. Most of these things are from Decathlon itself. Now this is another pair of shorts that I enjoy wearing. It has got deep pockets at the back and in the front again. So whatever you buy, it should be comfortable to wear. It should allow evaporation of sweat. It should be light in weight, and it should have plenty of pockets. So please take care of these things. Again, this is a trekking trouser that I have, which has got deep pockets, and it is water resistant. Even if water falls, if it rains, it will not get wet easily, but it's not waterproof. Now this is something which I wear at night. All the day you are trekking and you tend to become sweaty. At night I want to just be comfortable. So this is something which it is your choice. You could and it is also, if you touch it, you will realize it is a little synthetic. Nothing is pure cotton in Decathlon. Alright, so we have done the uppers and we've done the lowers. Now let us come to the gloves. Alright, although it's the month of September, but still please carry a pair of gloves which are not very thick. Alright, and if you find a pair of gloves, these are not water resistant. They might get wet, but if it is cold and if it is not raining, then they would be a great comfort. Also, this is for one of those crazy trek days when it starts snowing heavily. So you could always carry these also. Else, as it is, you are walking, you are trekking, so I don't think so you would need this in the month of September. But still you can get it, as we have got these, because the temperatures might change, the weather might change. Nothing is specific on the mountains. This is very important. In the night the temperature drops suddenly. all right, and when it drops, it is windy also. If we are on a height of, say we are in Harkidun Valley, all right, which is like 11,000 plus, so it will be windy. There will be a meadow, so there are no trees to barricade the wind. It will be windy, so you would need this in the evening. Now this is for your daytime. You need to have a head cover, and it also protects your face from the direct rays of the sun. I will add the goggles in some other way, but you wear this, you wear a sunscreen on your face, and you also wear a pair of goggles. All right, so that will be very convenient for you. Now we've done this, and okay. This is a raincoat. All right, see how compact it is. It's very light in weight, and it can be packed into the same bag. And the lower is like this. Okay, the lower also has many pockets and all, so you could easily, don't want to get drenched and cold and miserable, so this is fine. Now you also have this. Instead, if you don't want to use that, you don't want to carry two things, one a lower and a upper, then this raincoat poncho is a great thing. It doesn't look nice, it is not fashionable, but it will protect you all the same, and it will be comfortable. You will not get wet because it has got these two. This I did not get from Decathlon. This was from some dealer who makes product for the army, for the defense. So this maybe you might not get, but yeah, you do get raincoats in Decathlon. Transparent raincoats, I like them the most, so you could go for that. Now let us come to the socks and the feet. All right. Now your feet are like the camel of the desert, the ship of the desert, the ship of the mountains, right? So the feet are the most important part of your body while you trek. All right. These socks are of merino wool. What does merino wool does? It is merino wool is actually from Australia. So this merino wool, first of all, it is thick, so it gives you a padded layer on the soles of the shoes, and you don't tend to get blisters when you wear this, because all the sweat which comes in here, it absorbs it and it quickly evaporates it. So your skin does not have any moisture, and moisture is the reason why we get blisters often. All right, so this is really nice. And also at night when you open your feet and go to sleep, I think the other person in the tent would be quite comfortable if your feet are not smelly. This will not let any smell come. Then you can also keep cotton or a mix of cotton and synthetic socks for the daytime. Maybe sometimes you want to just change it. So this should be kept in a place where you could change it whenever you feel that if your feet are irritating you. All right. Now let us come to the shoe part, which is also, of course, the socks and the shoes are the vehicles which are going to carry. You might be wondering why I have a scissor in my hand. So I just wanted to tell you, like, see, I'm wearing a sports shoe at the moment and it hasn't got any ankle support. All right, so when I walk on the mountains on the loose sedimentary rocks, I'm bound to slip sometime. All right, and this might twist like this and you might break your ligament, and then you won't be able to continue your trek. So it's very important that you buy a shoe which has ankle support. All right, it is designed in a way that it makes your feet more safe. Excuse me. Now you also need to have a hard sole. All right, why a hard sole? And flexibility at the same time. So you might wonder, what am I saying? It is a hard sole. If you touch it, it is hard, but it is also flexible. So you can just turn like this. So it will give you the grip as well, it will give you the flexibility to walk on any kind of terrain. Now also their design should be crisscross. If you go to Decathlon, you don't have to worry, you just have to tell them, they will let you know. So these are one pair. But if you don't want to buy from Decathlon, these are from Liberty, and see, these are army boots worn by our soldiers, worn by the defense people. See, you look at the wonderful grip it has. Of course, it doesn't look as pretty as the Decathlon one, but this area is quite wide, so it never gives you blisters. And this is leather, so it is waterproof. All this area till here, even if you splash in a puddle of water, so this area will remain waterproof. And this cloth, which whatever they've made, this is also quite water resistant. Alright, now if you look at the sole, the grip is wonderful. Also the flexibility is there. See, it is just turned the whole thing. And this of course gives you the ankle support. Yeah, they are not good to look at, that's another point, but you need comfort or you want looks, that's up to you. And now these are the pair of slippers which you should carry, because at night when you would remove your shoes and then you want to go to the loo and you want to wear them, so this would make you quite comfortable. Alright, we've done with the socks and the shoes. Now let me come to the day bag. See, you should always carry a day bag. It makes things very simple. Many of the trekkers carry their rucksack, but then you don't want to just keep opening it and taking out. So the day bag is meant for you could put your phone, you could put your power bank here, you could put this sunscreen which is very useful, and you could use wet wipes. But please don't use wet wipes which have got plastic. No plastic and biodegradable wet wipes can be used. All right, it is very hygienic for your the washroom purpose, and also to wipe your to feel more better again. Now these bottles, you should always buy 2 of these bottles, and from Decathlon you could buy it. It has a wonderful grip to it. So you keep sipping water while you walk, and the chances of getting the high altitude sickness lessens. Now you can keep all these stuff in this day bag. It's very light. See, no weight at all. All right. Now I am hurrying up with this video, I believe. So this is, you could buy something like this from Decathlon. This is a very old thing that I have, so it is a little heavy. Now Decathlon has many lighter things. You could just fix it in your waist, and then you could put your precious things in this. It could be wallet, it could be your Aadhaar card, whatever is precious to you. All right, now also buy a sling bag like this. It is very convenient. You could put your maybe GoPro, or you could put a little camera that you have, you could put it here. Also you would please switch that off. Also you could your one pair of handkerchief, this kind of a bag also you could get from Decathlon. It will keep your precious things at your waist level itself, and then it would be very convenient for you to carry it like this. Okay, so as many pockets as you have, as many sling bags as you have, one in the waist, one on crisscross on the shoulder, so you could keep your camera, you could keep your goggles, you could keep eatables, whatever you want. There are plenty of things that we would need, and these are waterproof bags, so quite good. So I believe I have given you an idea of what we should be carrying for the September Har Ki Doon trek, and of course you'll enjoy it.